Yeah, very good actually. Guys, if you all want to watch what happened before the camera went up, you need to become a member on the channel.
No, you need to subscribe to OnlyFans.
Oh God.
You can subscribe to Baba's OnlyFans. We have a very special guest with us, and we.
Hey, Aadar, please, bro. You know, you look like Jasprit Bumrah and Shreyas Iyer had a baby.
That's the look I was going for.
Oh man.
Bro, what have you done?
This is my out of bed look. This is how I look like when I get.
Why are you sleeping in bed with a hat on, bro? What are you, American on a weekend? Hey, I got my hat on.
यहाँ पे धूप बहुत आता है ना सोते time, so I have to be like.
It's actually like 10 seconds late. 10 seconds late. You just missed the beautiful side.
Yeah. What? I wish you had seen that side. Like I would wish that upon everybody. So it's only not upon Bullah in my eyes.
Also, Aadar was late again.
Yeah, मतलब अभी वो तो उसके बिना वो शगुन है अपने एपिसोड का भाई क्या आदर लेट है तो एपिसोड अच्छा जाता है. Firstly, let's welcome our very dear friend who always keeps it khulla, Mr. Sahil Bullah, making his debut on Taste, bro. Welcome.
It's not debut on Taste.
Firstly, it's also not debut on Taste. 1 second.
Live episodes पे था वो couch पे.
Are you talking to Alex?
Live. I have not come on live episode. लाइव एपिसोड पे बुलाया नहीं, तुम लोगों ने जूम पे बुलाया था 3-4 साल पहले लॉकडाउन के टाइम पे.
अरे वो टाइम पे वो बहुत छोटा स्पाइडरमैन का बात किया था अपन.
नहीं रे, एक प्रॉपर 1 घंटा भी किया था. आई थिंक नेविल नहीं था तो नेविल था, आदर नहीं था, आई हैड क्रैश्ड.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? So sorry, welcome second time.
I know Bullah was on Taste for sure. I know this.
Yeah. I had crashed and I was going back again to see what we had discussed, and then I remember that only one person noticed that I had changed my name to Chadar Malik, and that was that's it. Chadar Malik Mehta, and that's all. That was my contribution to the podcast at that point in time.
Which also now that you've said this reminds me, Varun, you can't come this close to your camera, otherwise तेरा आधा चेहरा छुप जाएगा. So
no, Baba, you can also like adjust the border so that you fit my face.
Cannot adjust.
By the way, Bullah, loving your background. Thank you for even as a guest coming on the background on the episode, but making the background look so nice. Unlike Neville, who is in a rent by the hour hotel. तू क्या कर रहा है?
मतलब तू इतना ashamed है, तू अपना ये भी नहीं खोल रहा है अपना के तू अपना curtains खोल के
actually show the view.
Wait, I will.
Building के आगे building है.
Wait 1 minute, it gets better than building. Are you ready?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Oh! अरे तू तो प्रीमियम स्वीट में है भाई.
इतना गंदा क्यों होटल रूम? क्या हो गया?
अरे no bro, we are on a budget na. Azim and I.
But these are like those Lux ads. You've seen those Lux ads, na, where the girl is like she's jatkawing the kapra and then she turns to the corner and she sees Neville completely naked in the hotel room like that.
ये तो बड़ा towing है.
On that note, let's begin the episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Internet Set. So, a show we take random facts, certified personal stories, and we talk about it. And today we have with us Sahil Bullah, aka Sahil Shah. Bullah, सबको तो तेरा story मालूम है.
No, one sec.
शाह से बुल्ला कैसे बना?
No, one sec. You know this, right? Like you're now officially the only person who calls him Sahil Bullah. I don't think anybody calls him Sahil Bullah.
नहीं, lots of people.
नहीं, उसका handle अभी तक साहिल बुल्ला है. नहीं साहिल शाह करते.
Goes by Bullah anymore. Like when we meet him, we just say, Bullah, what's up and all that. But I don't think anybody knows him as Bullah.
I don't think I've called Sahil anything except Bullah unless I'm introducing him on stage. Then I don't say Bullah. Then I say Sahil Shah. अरे भाई लेके आ उसको भी.
मैं लेकर आऊंगा. क्यों चिल्ला रहा है भाई? Why are you screaming?
अरे क्यूडी पाई, so sweet यार.
ये वैसा है देख, अभी उसको चिल्लाना था. Now he doesn't know what to do because अभी मिल गई उसको गाड़ी.
I became Bullah in college as a joke. I was doing I had seen Gunda for the first time. I became Bullah. I just Facebook page I changed it, and then what happened was at that time Twitter also had started. Everything we started college time, no. So, and then I've not changed it since then, but a lot of people still call me Bullah. Just Bullah. When I first came on stage, I remember also Tanmay was like, give it up for Sahil Bullah. And I'm like, no. shy hai, but people still confused. So, ठीक है,
Bro,
I've kept
for
it
the
now.
longest time when we started doing shows and all together, I legit thought your name was Bullah, and I was like, "Fuck, that's hilarious." क्योंकि गुंडा में भी एक बुल्ला और उसका surname भी बुल्ला है. Ha ha ha. Then somebody told me, "ऐसे चूतिया
Yeah.
का surname
And
बुल्ला
I was
नहीं
like,
है,
how
surname
Sahil
is
has embraced
Sahil
this. Is this identity?
It's become my identity. It's too late. I keep thinking कि यार मैं maybe नाम बदलूं, you know, I'll become Sahil Shah Comedy, you know, one of those like really sad or Sahil Shah Official, you know, one of those really
ये बस बोलो official
sad.
डालना पड़ता है यार. मेरा उस पे
नहीं,
official because everything else was taken. Official wasn't taken.
पे official है.
हाँ, Linktree/Varun Thakur official वैसा.
Oh, Linktree.
यूज
Oh.
करना पड़ता है official.
I have
Hey,
official
इस पे
in
भी
one
है,
two
YouTube पे
places.
भी है.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I laugh when I open. Do you open Instagram and see someone official who sent you a message? You know, like a Aadar Malik official, or it's like only 3 followers. Or you're like,
That's
एक
yeah.
second, it's go.
I do that all the time. That's my second account.
क्या कर अच्छा
Oh, bhagi.
Sahil is on a live stream.
People trying to get into his house.
किस में भौंक रहा है क्या वो?
या कोई चोर बाहर है. हम लाइक एक सेकंड रुको ना, मैं पॉडकास्ट कर रहा हूँ, एक घंटे के बाद आना. पॉडकास्ट कर रहा हूँ, आप आ जाओ, चोरी करो. आई एम नॉट स्टॉपिंग यू. बस एक सेकंड.
If while we
It
are
would be a
doing
first if
we
a fist
speak
fight
of-
breaks out.
No, it would be great if while we're doing this podcast, there's a guy who tries to sneak into Sahil's house behind him,
Pick up the TV.
puts it in a bag and leaves. And Sahil is still like,
But we are still going. We are still going. Yeah. और फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
Commitment, yeah, it's commitment to this, right? It's very important. That even चोर टीवी लेकर जा रहा है, like, अरे but मुझे लगा कि आपका नाम बुल्ला था. I'm like, नहीं, it's actually Shah. Anyways, thank you, nice meeting you. लेकर जा रहा, ठीक है, thanks, bye. But yeah, so that's the reason for Bullah.
But Bullah, you know, many people don't know कि तू और मैं सेम कॉलेज से थे भाई. We are from Jai Hind College, BMM students. Give it up. कैसा था तेरा
I'm
BMM
also
life?
Jai Hind, bro, but I'm a decade before you. That's the only difference.
You're not
Jai
counted,
Hind.
बाबा. तू
Even
you are on the trustees. तू trustee है अभी. हम लोग alumnus है, तू trustee है. तेरा बस खुलने वाला है उधर एक अभी कैंटीन में.
बस नहीं, खाली पेट लगाएंगे. हाँ, ऐसा ना पेट निकाल के खड़ा है
बाजू
बाबा.
में, खीमा पाव के बाजू में.
हाँ. बट तो बुल्ला, तो जय हिंद में तू जब था, तू मैंने सुना बहुत कॉलेज फेस्टिवल्स करता था.
we used to, अरे college festivals तो was
वाह.
those thing. What a beautiful intro, na. This is the greatest ever greatest
तो
ever intro.
हम लोग के इसमें इसको बोलते हैं सेगवेजी 3 कि हम लोग इतना इतना एविडेंटली हम लोग एक ऐसा सेंटेंस बोलते हैं जिससे एक टॉपिक निकलने वाला है. तो बुल्ला बता कॉलेज फेस्टिवल के बारे में क्या चल रहा है.
You know, when I first, on a side note, when I first started stand up, no, I didn't know what crowd work was. ठीक है, first started और मेरे पास एक जोक था लंदन के बारे में, about तुम ब्रिटिशर्स 200 साल बाद में आए, something like that, some bunkers like that. तो in the comedy store था ना, so at that time one person was sitting in the front row, white guy. So I'm talking to him and I'm like, hey, where are you from? And I thought he would say London, so I would give my punchline. Crowd पागल हो जाता कि wow, what a witty response. तो उसने बोला America. So I'm like, oh, if you were from London, I would say that you are actually very bad. But it was my time का सेगवेजी 3.
बट पब्लिक हंसा होगा ब्रो, पब्लिक हंसा होगा. नहीं क्या बात कर रहे हो.
You remember first time जब crowd work किया, first time जब
crowd work नहीं, मैं first time stand up जब किया था was at a college festival bro, because you know at that point of time when you're with your friends,
yeah,
if you just crack some jokes and your friends laugh, they assume कि हाँ कि college festival में stand up round में तेरे को भेज रहे. ठीक है, तो literally हम लोग को भेज दिया है and we've gone on stage. अभी क्या करूँ, कुछ सेट वेट नहीं है, तो मैंने वो एक KBC का एक सेट किया था जो मैं दोस्तों के साथ बात करता था. मेरी एक फ्रेंड को भी डाल दिया स्टेज पे. शी हैज गॉन एंड डन एक्टिंग ऑफ हर कॉलेज फ्रेंड्स इन हर ग्रुप हु नोबडी एल्स देयर नोज, और हम लोग जीते हैं.
no standards for college fest comedy were very low
bro.
I've had two like so I first time I did it was I was hosting a fashion show, so I was the guy who used to come in between the fashion show and I was like ऐसे आके बस खाली दूसरे कॉलेज का अभी now coming Xavier's college. I was like I don't want to do that, so I would come and roast the last set of models that came in, and that was my bit, just making fun of the models and modeling as a thing. And उसमें मैंने कुछ बक दिया, and my apparently one of the literature professors came and told me if my son had said what you said on stage, I would have kicked him out of the house. अब ऐसे खड़ा है and we don't know, and मैं और मेरे दोस्त खड़े वहां पे, and then प्रिंसिपल आता है साइड से और बोलता है वेरी मच एंजॉयड, और मेरा हैंड शेक करके निकल.
This is when तू मिडी भाई में था किधर?
हाँ, this is मिडी बाय कॉलेज.
We तो didn't have only na stand up round and all that.
अरे अब बोल भाई.
That was
because we had like our closest was like Jam and like Mad Libs and stuff like that. That was considered comedy. We didn't have stand up at all.
तो उधर से देखो लगा you can do advertising.
No, I never did Mad
अच्छा.
Libs, funnily enough.
अच्छा.
I never did.
तू पार्टिसिपेट किया था लेकिन कॉलेज फेस्टिवल में बाबा तेरे टाइम पे? हाँ, क्या करता?
yeah.
मैं कॉपुड वॉपुड भी किया है ना हम लोग. कॉपुड वाज अ थिएटर फेस्टिवल तो.
थिएटर फेस्टिवल हाँ, मैं भी गया है.
हाँ तो वो सब भी किया है.
What is Copwood? I've never heard of Copwood. Copwood. Cop क्या?
कोपवुड था ना, COPE वुड था, कॉप नहीं था, कोपवुड था. Used to be a theater festival during college times.
Okay.
और पता है जब मैं ऐसे जूनियर कॉलेज, जब मैं एनएम में था, ठीक है, ये कोपवुड वो सब हो रहा है, तो मैं बोला चल मैं भी थोड़ा कॉलेज फेस्टिवल की इश. तो आई हैव गॉन टू ऑडिशन फॉर द थिएटर ग्रुप एंड यू हैव टू जस्ट प्रिपेयर समथिंग. ओके, आई डिडंट नो व्हाट टू डू. तो मैं क्या किया था, मेरा ऑडिशन क्या था, ऋतिक की एक्टिंग फ्रॉम कोई मिल गया. मैं बॉर्नविटा खाता हूँ. चश्मा पहन गया, मैं बॉर्नविटा खाता हूँ. सब ऐसे देख रहे हैं, फिर एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं कि इसको लेना चाहिए क्या, क्या कर रहा है. लिया और एक मेरे को साइड पार्ट दिया. और हम लोग जब भी कर रहे थे, हम लोग के जो कोपुट का जो हम लोग का जब भी टर्न था, द गेस्ट, नॉट द गेस्ट बट द व्हाट डू यू कॉल इट, द जज और हुएवर वाज असरानी.
Oh.
आधे इधर जाओ.
आधे इधर जा, आधे उधर जा.
आधे उधर.
और वो प्ले का लीड कौन था? कुणाल खेमू, क्योंकि वो मेरे से 2 साल सीनियर था.
Wow. Long hair वाला? In the long hair era?
नहीं, this is it is pre that movie ना. Pre Jannat or whatever it's called. तो उसका छोटा बंदा था. He was more Raja Hindustani and this compared to जो उसकी जुदाई क्या था मूवी यार?
Kunal came up, that was the movie, na? I remember that was the one in the movie in which him and his girlfriend, they go to a hotel room and they are secretly recorded.
Yeah.
That
Ragini.
No. Basically, it's a very it's a shady hotel room, or as Neville calls it, Joe, very staying right now.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be a very
as
good
Neville calls it, executive suite.
अच्छा, but
wow,
I remember.
I love the red on the.
हाँ, बता.
Sure, please. It's
Neon
nice.
lights in a hotel room is immediately like
and those white things at the back.
Sorry to
Yeah.
I think, but this bag is more expensive than the whole room.
The bag is cleaner than the whole room, and the bag has been on the floor of an airport.
On your back.
Yeah. But वो हटा यार, pillows हटा वहां से. It's just like just mites.
Are there two? Sorry, I just want to know. Are there two separate beds और बीच में gap है, or they are one combined bed and then two separate headboards for? Okay, got it.
They were
the two separate beds. Yeah, two separate beds.
They were two separate beds that they have made one.
अभी बीच में खड्डा है.
The art.
So there's a chance you can sleep in the middle while sleeping.
और ऐसे फैल जाएगा.
Very nice.
दोस्तों के लिए करना पड़ता है ये सब.
हाँ. Very nice.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, college fest for me, I think so like you said, right? Standards were very low. So like college mein, like I used to crack like the most rubbish jokes and the audience used to love it. Like I remember I was backstage once and I'm like, okay guys, please clap. It's not like you're in Afghanistan where you can't clap because over there is a Taliban. Huh?
Oh God.
Oh my God, genius. And then I got very encouraged. I'm like, yeah, if people are enjoying this, I'll take it
How
one
is
level
this
ahead.
joke different from what you do right now?
The seeds were sown then.
Yeah. Like yes, back then it didn't matter. Back then, actually, you know what? The greatest thing that I would do was when hosting, I would crack a bad joke for the judges who would come, and they would laugh because okay, audience has rahi hai, so they have to make face. Like Shire and Funk, you remember the band Shire and Funk?
Yeah.
So they had come and I went to Funk and I'm like, oh, मैं Shire to nahi, and I was very proud of myself. Nothing. But the highlight, Vishal Shekhar. There's this, I think I'm very proud. And all this is on the spot. So I go to Vishal Shekhar and I'm like, guys, you know, I was in a I was in a plane, and then this woman had a heart attack, and everyone is like, "Oh my God, what do we do? What do we do?" And then y'all came, and we are like, "We shall shake her." Listen. I will salute myself in the past for that joke. Okay.
This is a classic Sahil pun, where the setup requires so many elements.
But 9 out of 10 times, that for me, that is the funnier part.
Yeah.
उसके पंच तो फनी है, लेकिन मैं एक दिन उधर गया तब वो वहां वैसा हुआ, उसके वजह से ये हुआ तो ये लेकिन उसके पहले जो 4 लाइन है ना कि भाई कितना जा सकता है, मेरे को बहुत फनी लगता है.
So yeah, college.
Amount of parts that need to come into play.
But that's the fun. No,
That's the fun. Yeah,
that's like on the broadcast, I put up this long story about how James Bond went for dinner with my brother. फिर उसने मेरा भाई का नान लेके, he stabbed it. When he stabbed it, my brother asked him क्या किया. Then he pulled up the naan with a earring and he said, "Oh, this is Pierce Bros naan." You get what I'm saying? It is.
इसके पहले तूने 5 सेंटेंस बोले जो गिना.
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ. The setup has to be bad.
That's a plot of the next James Bond movie. And imagine if that happens, like 1.5 घंटे का plot of all this happening, all these activities.
Yeah,
for that one line.
It's such a good movie. Don't make a face. Don't face palm. Pierce Brosnan is genius. Okay, it is genius.
A film by Sahil Bullah.
I like how Sahil has set up even the piercing of the nun because he needs to say pierce. So he has put. So the pierce is in present tense.
It's not stab, huh? It's pierce.
Lovely. It's lovely, Sahil. It's lovely.
But हाँ बोला, sorry.
नहीं तू बोल. That's what I'm saying. This is what college fest was all about. नहीं, what were you saying?
So me, Thakur and Tanmay were in the same year, but I never ran into Thakur. Weirdly, it was in school that matlab like not at college fests as much. Like Tanmay and I, what had happened was we used to go for the best prizes were the Mr. Prize. Phone milta tha, Ataj stay. All that
personality contest.
The personality contest. So there was this time where it had become in this 1 year where Tanmay and I had decided कि मैं अलग-अलग decide किया था. मैं भी जाऊंगा और उसने भी decide किया था वो भी आएगा हर जगह. So what had happened was we used to end up in the final. And there was this one competition where both of us entered the room and we saw about 10-12 guys heads go, "Arey yaar, chhod." Get disappointed immediately.
Yeah,
it had become like so it had just become like अगर तन्मय attend नहीं कर रहा है तो इस बार शायद मैं जीत जाऊंगा.
Dude, it's mad when you think about the amount of comics who've done BMM. I know everyone does engineering and comedy वाला joke, but BMM वाले तो कितने हैं? तन्मय है,
Bro, रोहन मेरा सीनियर था. ठीक है. फिर तू रोहन का तू सबका सीनियर है. चूते तू कतरी का भी सीनियर है.
Bro, can I tell you something about Rohan? So
yes.
Rohan was at Festocom. I was hosting Festocom, and Rohan Joshi has been on stage for Mr. Festocom. Mr. and Miss Festocom, Mr. and Miss Malhar, jo bhi hai wo. Also, I just want to say I was in one of the batches where Jai Hind beat Xavier's at Malhar.
So was I, bro. So was I. Malhar pe beat kiya tha.
So
for context, Eagle Gang or Vichu Gang was Xavier's and Jai Hind in whatever festivals are happening.
उनके घर में जाके मारा तूने.
घर में घुस के सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक किया.
We did Gaba game.
Fortress.
It is just, it's a running joke. You can't organize a festival, then take part in your own festival and then win your own festival. क्या फायदा ही नहीं है then festival running का. Then मलार का वो ही रहता था scam. Sorry, Xavier's people देखेंगे scam था.
नहीं but scam था.
Scam है, admit it.
Scam रहेगा वो.
Hey Sahil, what are you good at? Chal theek hai, let's create a competition around what Sahil is already good at.
No.
Hey guys, welcome to Sahil Fest. Today we've got 2 teams.
We crack really complicated puns.
At least 5 setups minimum.
No, so this is the thing. So Rohan Joshi was at the Mr. Festocom event. And we were on stage together, and at some point we have just there has been a moment where we have kissed. And he won Mr. Festocom. What is that saying about?
Because he kissed you. What is that?
Yeah.
That's what it takes to win Festocom.
Judges are feeling
You have
bad.
to
They're like,
kiss
they
Neville.
usko yaar. They
It's
usko.
like,
That's a
if you
sad
kiss
thing as
Neville,
well.
you deserve
Yeah.
these prizes.
Le, bhai, please. We have
If
to
you are
do
willing to
that.
kiss Neville on stage, you really want to win. That shows your
Commitment.
dedication.
I think there was some like sweet. What that
But-
Aadar and I have kissed so many times on stage.
हाँ
I
हाँ
think
हम तो
18
बहुत
shows
किए
we've kissed.
Romeo Juliet we've done full
How many times we've kissed on stage?
Oh, that's your Shakespeare show that you guys used to do.
हाँ
Ah.
I
Yeah,
used to play
first-
Juliet. I used to play Juliet. Guys, if you want us to revive the show, please नीचे comment
I
में
don't have
लिखो
the
if you
right
want
to it anymore, Aadar. I don't.
ना
have-
we can get मैं यहाँ पे मैं बाजू में ऑफिस में जाके पर्सनली राइट्स ले लेगा लास्ट टाइम की तरह ईमेल नहीं लिखना पड़ेगा
For what? You all did a Romeo and Juliet or what?
We did complete works of William Shakespeare abridged. You know, we had a
Oh
run.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yes.
I didn't know you all
Rather than
did.
that.
You all
Yeah,
did
yeah,
kisses in the middle. Oh, this
Yeah.
makes it very exciting to
Well,
watch.
I don't remember you all kissing.
Arey, it was just
Yeah.
this, bro. It's not
yeah
like
it was a peck on the lips
It's not one.
but yeah because मैं मर जाता हूँ then Neville wants to revive me हाँ नहीं Neville is also going to commit suicide तो Romeo commits suicide because Juliet is pretending to die and then balcony scene भी था balcony में I used to stand on Bridget's shoulders so that was the budget balcony scene.
Yeah, and I used to come out in a kaftan. This would be funny.
Hey, bring it back. Bring it. Comments में डालो. I would want to watch this back. 100% देखना चाहिए.
I'm
Because
worried
this-
about Neville's health this time.
This time, bro, that show is exhausting. We rap Othello, bro, and then we do it's very difficult. Like it's a tough show to do.
This is, if I were to give it a term, right? This is mass media. You know, this the way you're describing this play. It is very BMM, right? That's what BMM का entire play was. This काम चलाओ, you know, कुछ भी हो रहा है, कुछ भी बकवास हो रहा है. You do
No, but it's
nonsense.
very intelligently written, bro. It's
Acha, then I take it back.
That one is
Yeah.
Bro.
It is not BMM level, bro. It is actually like proper. No, but
smart.
you know,
And
talking
FYI,
about
we
this.
didn't write it. Sorry, guys. It's an existing show called The Complete
Yeah.
William
Oh.
Shakespeare.
yeah
It's
but the reduced Shakespeare
by
company
the
here in
Reduced
London.
Shakespeare Company. It's a very old show thing. We did throw in some stuff with their permission, with like, you know, where we used Hindi lines, created some things that needed to be contextualized. We didn't
Julius Caesar in Punjabi.
we did Julius
That was
Caesar in
fun.
Punjabi. We did
What is it?
they have a
So he is Malay Julius. Malay Julius Caesar.
so it is not that. That's what we're saying. It's intelligently written.
Hey guys, I was in the part of that one. Julius Makkanwala. I was in the part of Julius Makkanwala.
You know, that's what happened to like in Punjabi Julius Caesar. Basically, he went to a restaurant, right? And they gave him, they are like, kya loge? And he's like, okay, chalo, I'll have butter chicken and paneer makhani. And then they gave him naans, okay? And he had like 2 of them. So after he was done, they are like,
Stop,
did
stop.
you
You
finish
stop at the
eating?
joke. Let me crack it, huh?
Yeah. What did you eat? He's like, I had the paneer and the butter chicken. And what about the naans? And he looks at Brutus and he's like, naans?
Naans to Brutus? No, wait, 1 minute. It has
You're
to
so
do
close.
something to do with. Yeah, it has to do. Naans.
You're
to
so
Brutus.
close. It's right there.
Yeah, but for me to get a pun is very difficult. So hold on. It's A to Brutus. So it'll be not you, Brutus. No, not.
I ate 2 Brutus.
Oh, I.
It's
did
right
too.
there. It's right there.
It's on the fly banaya bhai ne. Guys, you watched it here. On the fly punch.
Live, yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I take it back. But yeah, I would love to watch this.
So yeah, we really enjoyed it. Othello was a rap. We made the football game into, I think, a cricket game. I think, or we kept it football.
No, we tried very hard. It just didn't work. We
Yeah, it
tried very hard. Who's on first worked as a translation to cricket, but the football game just couldn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It was too smartly written. Yeah.
Then but it was fun. But we had yeah. So that is my story of college.
But
fest.
college mein, I could have never done.
bro.
Yeah, I could have never done that in college. Like this show
What?
couldn't have happened in college because college mein, this is like. Okay, I'll give you an example of what used to. I went to. तुम लोग कभी judging करने गए हो college? I went once in my life.
went once.
2-3 बार गए. हाँ.
Dude, I went to judge one of the stand-up comedy events. Okay, so usme, this is like almost 8-10 years ago. This dude came out on stage. It's not one, 2 of them came out. So guy comes to the mic and a slightly heavier friend is behind. Okay, and the entire act is that ये मेरी बैटरी है, तो जब तक ये मूव हो रहा है मेरे में बैटरी रहेगी और मैं करूंगा, तो उसका जो पीछे दोस्त है वो ऐसा 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 करते जा रहा है, everybody is laughing and he is doing it, and they've timed it in such a way that when this guy stops speaking without without looking.
That's at least real.
That is
Yeah, I'm saying
That's
without, so
panto,
you
that's some nice panto.
pantomime, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
the way they did it seemed like it was going to be just it's a stupid gag, but then it actually
Yeah.
became funny, and then they हाँ
They escalated.
हाँ मैं तो उनको जिता दिया वो वाला, ठीक है, क्योंकि उसका जोक भी फनी था. फिर उन लोग अपेरेंटली ये अलग अलग फेस्ट में जाके कर रहे थे, that became their thing.
But that is what it
Which
was.
is good,
That
a running act,
yeah,
like
it's-
people
Yeah,
are coming
super.
to watch a running act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people would come, and the minute both these guys would come on stage, the other guys are like, अपना तो नहीं होने वाला है भाई अभी, क्योंकि ये
No, but this
these
is
guys are
Aadar
super
and- No, I also, have you ever judged a school festival?
A school?
no,
No,
no.
not a
No,
school.
no, I'm not allowed back in school.
That's where you get really shocked, because so I've done colleges in
Aren't you supposed to be 100 meters away from the nearest school?
Yeah. It's just
So
you and your stomach.
with
Is it-
a fake mustache. Hello, my name is.
Isn't that what the
Yeah.
restraining
Like,
order
it's
says?
just Neville standing there with a finger. Neville, we know it's you. No, no, no. This is novel.
so this
Not well.
and this is
I am
Neville.
not well, not
Come on,
Neville.
Sahil. And this is Neville. Come on. Okay. So this the thing with when you go to college, no, they will try to throw in a fuck or something. Okay, slyly. They will try to be like,
Oh.
and then
Oh,
yeah, and also they're not supposed to do it because they the whatever the CLs and all will, or whatever those organized OCs will come and tell you.
OCs, the OCs, yes,
The,
yes.
the OCs will come and tell you.
और CL ना, CL होता था तेरे
Yes,
कॉलेज
yes,
का,
yes,
CL
हाँ,
contingent
contingent
leader,
leader.
हाँ,
Contingent
CL, yeah.
ACL. So I'm CL lit. I'm CL.
अबे तेरा ACL टूट गया है, क्या बोल रहा है?
Wait, एक minute. Don't say you are CL lit. That sounds very.
You are CL lit?
So I
Nice
was
one, good spot, Bullah, good spot.
So you mean G spot? Therefore, good.
Hey!
Hey.
So
Sorry.
but so they will try. So the OCs will come and tell you that any foul language, please remember to mark them 0 on their whole act and all that. So these guys will come, and so then I said, "Oh, yeah."
Fudge.
और
fudge.
उधर ही है, उसका punchline वो है कि
नहीं
वो-
नहीं बस वही हो गया हाँ
हाँ.
And then I didn't say it. वो है restraining is the punchline. Restraint is the punchline. The point is when you go to school. So in school they can't do anything. So they are like, but they have to say it, right, for effect. Sometimes to land a point or something. I was so frustrated. I can't say. I was just like, "You fish." How many times? And I'm like, "What? You fish?" How? At this point, I'm not marking you for performance of joke. I'm marking you on cuteness. Like, who's so fish, dude? What are you saying?
But bro, that was classic school way of saying fuck. Your entire school life from when you
Fudge.
found out
Oh,
fuck
you fish.
was replaced by fudge, fish, flap, कुछ भी anything
Flip,
that starts
flip.
with flip.
We used to do this also.
Ah,
We used to do this.
yeah. Not middle finger, but side finger.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dude,
Ah, school life.
that's what I miss the most about college festivals is that, see, right now, like we perform regularly, we always are like, okay, tech has to be proper. College festivals was where tech
It
was
does.
never proper. It was
It
never the best and best tech ever. And there was a play I remember where the guys, I think KC College, they had to wear those mouthpieces, the lapel
the
mic.
mics हाँ
And the idea of tech is very simple. If you go off stage, lapel mic band kar do.
सब सुनाई दे रहा है पीछे से.
What the fuck were you doing out there? अरे बोला उसको छुतिया है क्या? Whole auditorium is hearing them just abusing each other
Hilarious.
backstage wings में. It is fantastic, dude.
But
I miss festivals.
So these are some.
Although I think for most people, like, if you're watching this and you're in college, please enjoy this time, because there will be a time when you suddenly be 37 years old and you'll be like, yeah, I used to bitch about college festival there, but मेरे को कितना मजा आता था, because I think that was, apart from making friends and all, throughout those 5 years of college, my favorite times have been the festival time.
अरे वो
I was never CL.
बारिश में बैठ के हम लोग मलार जाने का ये सब.
अबे सब like उसका एक vibe होता था.
हाँ
You
मजा
know,
आता
like
है।
just it's a great way of, because so many people right now, even adjacent to our careers, are people you've actually hung out with at college festivals.
Correct,
Right, and now
Yeah.
they are in different positions. Suddenly,
Yeah.
you meet a director. You're working on an ad film, and the director and you were in the film competition together back in college. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Arey, it's
you
so
form.
good in
The-
corporate life. I have met people who
Exactly.
were something in corporate life. So you're here. I mean, a lot of fuck ups and all, but like some of the teams, right? Like when we would do, okay, I'm going to use the term that we would use for the event, and then you. So when we did DC Picto, right? So what is DC Picto? Dumbshiras and Pictionary. Okay, so
Wow.
DC Picto,
Wow.
yeah. So when we did DC Picto, the point about it was there was the IIT boys were fucking outstanding. Okay. And they would, I mean, we to think that they cheated and came, but I don't think it was possible. So ek bande ko, once I remember they did a movie in like some 4 seconds or 5 seconds or something like that. Okay. And it was fucking unreal. So they got the movie Indecent Proposal. Okay, they got Indecent Proposal, and I remember, I think it was Zubair or somebody, I think it was Zubair only who came, and he went down on one knee and did this. Okay, and the guy went Indecent Proposal, right?
Oh,
That's genius.
wow.
That is
What a-
genius.
Also,
dude.
these are like I would assume that this has happened before in their group, and that was a
So
joke
when they're
internally.
practicing, no, when they're practicing, I mean, we all did practice runs, right? So you would do
Yeah.
practice runs with movies and stuff like that, just to be able to come up with cheats to get into it. So, for example, we used to have in the team where we would do this. It was basically like it was one or two options, right? We would be talking about like Huckleberry Finn or one of the classics, like in that sort of space, because we're talking about reeling something. So it could be Old Man and the Sea, Huckleberry Finn, that kind of space. Jaws,
तेरा
like that.
तेरा तेरा
Old Man
तेरा
and the Sea
dumb
is your autobiography.
तेरा तेरा डम शराज का गेम क्या कॉल है ब्रो? हम लोग के इसमें क्या होम प्रोडक्शंस करते हैं हम लोग, होम प्रोडक्शन. तू
Never just
हकलबेरी
start.
फिन कर रहा है.
No, home productions were not allowed at competitive levels. But there was
Yeah.
one bitch of a fucking film called The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, which is a movie I've never heard in my life of.
Even I've never
But I
heard of it.
only
No,
saw
that-
it because I saw it after DC. I was like, fuck.
I don't think that's a movie. Dude.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's called The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex.
But you know, the thing is, it's come to a point where you play charades so much with your friends, families.
Yeah.
इतने साल से खेल रहे हैं that you won't believe. ठीक है, मैं अपने in-laws के घर पे था. So the team was my sister-in-law and me in one team, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and Nikita in the other team. Okay, तो उन्होंने जाके एक movie दिया. My sister-in-law Namrata comes and she's like,
Hindi. 5 words.
and I have said मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, and it was correct.
Wow.
So one sec, you guys
Can
think
you
I'm
believe
lying?
it? And then everybody's just like, what the fuck happened? Because it's come to a
Yeah.
point, you played it so much, you don't even need to
Yeah.
act. You can
Yeah.
literally like,
Yeah.
सलीम लंगड़े पे मत रो, कितने बार मिला है ना सबको charades में, ठीक है?
Yes.
तो it और क्या दिखा रहा है भाई?
The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex.
Oh, got it. Nice.
वो क्या तुझे वो क्या था यूपॉन का क्या लिंक खुला था बाबा?
बंद कर दिया shit.
Just
Man in-
utilizing his horrible hotel room.
Yeah.
The right way. There's only one good way to use that hotel room, Baba. And that is doing exactly.
Dude, I'm telling you, change your clothes with the curtains open. If anyone goes to soak out their clothes outside, it is a worthy. I'll tell you something. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm afraid my camera will disconnect. But like my house, if I can try to show you all without.
No,
one
don't,
second.
Sahil. It's fine.
Arey,
Whatever you're trying
it's-
to demonstrate, I am not going to do.
Bhai, एक second दिखाने तो दो. But this is my. Oh my God. Okay, let's just see. ये मेरा घर है.
Sahil,
Sorry,
don't
very
dox
badly.
yourself. Don't dox yourself.
अरे कुछ नहीं, मैं बस ये दिखा रहा हूँ. ये देख, this is a building right opposite, and what happens is the guy who stays opposite can look into my house. And one day, I was watching questionable content.
On the TV.
Sahil,
ना पागल है क्या टीवी पे? I've always been curious.
Imagine watching that और चोर घर में है like अरे सर आपका टीवी तो बहुत ही अच्छा है आपका
वो बैठ के देखेगा, अरे क्या पिक्चर लगा है भाई, बस मजा है.
ये पिक्चर टीवी के साथ आता है क्या?
finish your story and change your camera if you want. Huh?
हाँ
अरे nothing. He just called me like, but you know, your curtains are open and people can see. And I was like, oh fuck. And there was something 12, like when I just shipped it. Now I fucking walk around naked because देखना है तो देखो. You don't want me to say, dekh raha hai to dekho. It's not my problem. You're looking into my house, right? That's what I meant.
Like the fact that he still called you and told you ki bro, sunna.
Link page.
Beta.
Like he's warning you about saying that guys, agar tu ye kar raha hai to thoda discreetly karna. I don't want to have to see it.
Dude, this guy was the first guy who showed me an adult film and it scarred me. Tuition class mein dikhaya tha.
Hell is going on with your neighbor.
I've had listen, doctor parents.
Oh,
Very weird. You know how I found out what breasts were? And my brother and I used to play video games, and I would tell him we were playing wolf. So I'm like, every time you shoot, I would give a sound effect. So I would go boob, 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 boob. And my mom comes in and she's like, hey, do you know boobs are breasts? And she walks away, and that's it. And I'm like, why the fuck? Like,
no context.
No context. No context.
No
context.
Like इसके बाद क्या कुछ questions होंगे? This is this.
कुछ भी.
Walks away.
So the next time you're playing it, you're saying breast. And then it's boobs, Sahil.
What's also great is your mom just walked in, said this and bounced, and then
Said it and bounced.
in a full like existential crisis of anatomy.
Nahi, unka because I think they view like everything in a very matter of fact way. No, like it's not in that sense. So
it's clinical. No, it is this.
It's clinical, yeah. So that's why. So shag is what the emoji was, and I was like, ooh, let's see this emoji. That MSN Messenger. That is how it started. That's how sad my life is.
So, yeah. MSN Messenger, bro. Actually, तू Yahoo chat rooms में था क्या कभी? Yahoo chat rooms?
नहीं, मेरा
ICQ.
I remember.
हम लोग इसके बारे में बात किया है, so I think we should quickly.
Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to give you a random story.
And the way I know this is because from ICQ I was going to do the most old archaic reference and talk about IRC channels, which was the internet relay chat channels, which worked only on shell accounts at that point, and I still use IRC.
क्या वो Morse code में होता था तेरे time पे?
Funny, but I still use IRC channels to download books and all. So some books that you don't get on Kindle and stuff like that, or that are banned or whatever, you get them on a couple of IRC channels, which are very.
So you have a shell account.
You don't have to have a shell account.
So coming to the topic of really bad jokes, I think all my friends, my seniors, the reason why my humor is what it is today is because of college festivals. Sapphires College had this thing called Kaleidoscope, at this event called Daskatis. Do you remember Daskatis?
Sorry, it's not Kaleidoscope, it's K-scope.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Given.
Well done.
Listen, I am telling you, in my final year in college, we won the K-scope DKT because our last punchline was, don't lose hope, we have K-scope. And I swear to God, that's it. We knew we won. We didn't need anything.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for yourselves.
Yeah, we won. But DKT was my entire group of people who we used to go for theater. They used to crack the worst jokes. And I will tell you, I still remember like the greatest joke ever. So basically the guy on stage is having a heart attack and the doctor comes and he's like, okay, don't worry. Very simple, breathe, okay? Saas in, and then in the wings, one guy puts a photo of Tulsi Virani, puts it in, okay? Saas bahar, pulls it back out. Saas in. Brother, that's when I realized this is my humor. This is exactly the zone of how low I want to go.
Dude, but I'll honestly tell you, like, the whole bunch of us, because Tanmay मैं same time पे, ठीक है? वो cutting chai he used to do, which was the National College Festival. Then we do Malar, K-scope, Polaris. Do you remember Polaris, which was the Wilson College? Wilson College वाला. फिर ये UPG, ये सब. Detour was अपना, which was actually quite fuck all because we kept it intra-fest. Not interfest.
Because you didn't get.
So it was never Malhar, Xavier's coming in to do. It was Jain doing the festival for themselves, which was like what?
Yeah, but that is because.
It was Malar basically.
No.
Detour was full BMM, bro. Only BMMs.
बाद में हो गया, bro. बाद में हो गया. पहले नहीं था.
You had Detour. Before Detour, there was Malang or something like that, which they was running, and then I think it was Shivdasani who put a stop to it because. One of the problems was the fact that literally Jai Hind में जगह नहीं है.
Yeah.
नहीं, वो टाइम पे फिर उन्होंने वो annex building बनाना शुरू किया हम लोग के टाइम पे. And basically
तो steps पे ही खड़ा है ना.
You know, our thing was
I went to Jai Hind once to judge something, and I went and मैं बोला गाड़ी का पार्किंग है क्या? उन्होंने बोला हाँ पार्किंग है। मैंने गाड़ी पार्क किया, उसके बाद गाड़ी से निकलने की जगह नहीं है। द कार इज पार्क्ड नाउ, नाउ हाउ डू आई कम आउट ऑफ द कार? दरवाजा
टेक्निकली इज नॉट रॉन्ग. हाँ पार्किंग है.
गाड़ी का पार्किंग है,
देख
आप
जय
गाड़ी
हिंद
को
का
ऐसे रोलिंग पे डालो।
जय हिंद का only saving grace was that at least it's not Casey. That's it. That's how it was.
क्या बोल रहे हैं bro?
Hey,
I
bro.
was so happy,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I was
Casey का
always.
तू Casey. No, I'm saying saving grace as in if you ever felt bad कि जय हिंद में जगह नहीं है, you'd be like okay, at least it's not Casey. Casey का भी देखा है.
Like that.
Casey
Hmm.
had
हाँ.
no. Casey didn't have anything. They didn't
Yeah.
have anything. So for
My
that,
sister
that
was
way
in
you still
KC
feel better.
BMM.
केसी
She was so happy about going
जगह
there.
नहीं था कि वो लोग ने अपना नाम भी एब्रीविएट किया था बोर्ड पे.
Yeah.
हाँ, वो किशन चंद चलाराम था और एक और एक चलाराम, ठीक है.
छेदालाल.
नहीं छेनालाल नहीं.
This is
And there's another trustee whose name was हॉटचंद. तो उधर बाहर एक प्लाट लगा है ना, उधर प्लाट लगा, उधर किशन चंद चलाराम और उसके ऊपर ट्रस्टी मैम है हॉटचंद. I'll never forget. और उन लोगों का बटरफ्लाई कैंटीन जिधर जाके अमेरिकन चॉप्स भी खाने.
मेरे बाप का famous joke है. My dad's famous joke. Oh, you have all the Sindhis, so you have hot chandani and you have sex chandani and all of that, but you will never have give chandani and take chandani. That's his classic party opener.
He just enters the party and just starts saying these jokes.
Sahil, I think this is a party closer, not a party. This is the people leaving party.
Yeah. That's enough for this night for you, Sisha. See you tomorrow. But bro, when you were in college, did John Abraham come for any of the
Yes.
graduation? क्योंकि हम लोग के टाइम
Yes.
में पूरा टाइम जॉन एब्राहम आता था bro. मैंने जॉन एब्राहम को 3 बार देखा है. वो एक कोई फेलिसिटेशन के लिए आया, एक कुछ ओपनिंग के लिए आया, फिर ग्रेजुएशन के लिए भी आया. Because he is
एक बार पॉडकास्ट भी किया था हम लोग ने.
podcast.
You don't remember doing the podcast with John Abraham?
No, what are you
You've
talking
done
about?
TBQ, no, once I think.
With John Abraham.
Yeah, dude.
How you forgot this?
अरे
We never
went
released
to
it
his-
because we had like हाँ तो कुछ sound का issue हो गया था या कुछ तो
Yeah,
हुआ
yeah,
था.
we went to his office, bro.
And
But
we
I
were
don't
trying
think
to talk
Thakur
about
came.
his film Parmanu. We were trying to talk about his
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
And every time
Penty was
somebody
also there.
mentions bikes, the conversation would derail into bikes. and we are trying to come back, me and Varun. So Parmanu, let's talk about
Thakur
the
was
movie.
not there. Thakur was
Wasn't
not there.
Ah.
It was me, you, Talwar, Bridge, John, and Penty. It was
Ah,
Diana.
yeah,
Penty.
Diana Penty was there. Yeah.
Ah.
It was.
And
it
we are trying
was-
to make Dinah, and we are trying to ask Dinah questions, and Dinah constantly going, "Aap John se पूछो." And John is like, "So the Hayabusa." I was like, "No one wants to talk about that movie."
ब्रो वो सब भी पूछा उसको, तभी तो वो सब भी पूछा था उसको कि ये नैनो इधर खड़ा है, तू इसको लेके वर्कआउट करता है क्या, ये सब भी
Oh
पूछा.
yeah. It was like, and he went like, I have genuinely bought the Nano to work out, and we were just like, oh,
It's funny.
acha.
What?
No,
He had bought the Nano to pick up and
No,
understand how
Aadar,
to
he
pick
was
up a car.
obviously joking.
No,
Yeah,
he could, but he could. I mean, technically,
He
if you
did
were
that
to
in the
do-
movie. He picked up a Nano or something like that. He picked up a car.
हाँ
in the
एक कुछ
movie or
एक गाड़ी
something.
हाँ आई थिंक सत्यमेव जयते में उसने गाड़ी उठा लिया.
Yeah. And there's Satyamev Jayate 2 or 3, in which there are 3
Guys,
John Abrahams.
Yeah,
There's a
Satyamay
scientist.
Jayate 2 has 3 of them. One is a cop, one
I
is
was
a gangster.
I was watching it on the plane and I was like, मेरे को कुछ
Why?
sleep deprivation हो रहा है because I'm watching too many John Abrahams.
Guys, in Pathan, he has pulled a helicopter. Doesn't mean he's really.
Two.
Two. ऐसे.
No.
Doesn't mean he's
He
really
did that. I saw the prep that he was doing at the gym. He
But
was
yeah,
just
John
doing
Abraham.
that workout.
बहुत आता था. He used to come in Jai Hind because he was. I think John is Jai Hind graduate. No.
Yeah. अरे
Ah.
अपना हीरानंदानी बिल्डर he is also alumnus, तो वो भी आए एक बार.
Oh.
बहुत तो वो एक एडवांटेज होता था कि अरे सब सेलिब्रिटी आ रहे हैं हम लोग को जज.
Man, I really liked when celebs used to come. It was
Dude, it was
lot
great.
of fun.
You remember the Sakli that used to be created around the celebrity?
It still happens. It
So it happens even when we
for
go.
us. For us.
Everybody's just like
Like,
move.
Bhaskar.
But
No, man, you feel you're walking like that. There's 8 people around you asking people to move, except
Who
there
are
is no
not even
people.
there.
There's no people. So
Yeah.
I just look at them. I said, "तू किसको हटा रहा है? कोई है ही नहीं सामने." तो guys.
ब्रो एक मिनट, मैं जब केस को गया था इस बार नहीं 2 साल या 3 साल पहले जब मेरे को बुलाया था, द थिंग इज दे क्रिएटेड दिस सर्कल. सो आई सेड ओके लेट्स हैव अ बेट. ओके y'all leave the circle. I will walk because I hate it. So I was like, I'll walk from here to wherever you want me to walk. And I promise you, not one person will recognize me because you have called the wrong person. Okay. And I'm ready to put money on this. So I will give you all 500 bucks each. You will give me 100 rupees and 5 of you will give me 500 rupees. Done. So they said, no, please, this, that, and the other. They were very sweet about it. But yeah, no one recognized me. So it was, I keep trying to tell them this.
So फिर तू 500 रुपया कमा गया है. At least that's more money than what you would have made that day.
Snake
For
and
Because
judging
nobody is
college
pay,
festival.
nobody pays you for judging college festivals, boss.
But I didn't take money, obviously. So it's okay. Alas. कोई बात नहीं. No, but that's the thing. Also, this is getting very, this is a very Bombay podcast as of this moment. But I just realized one thing.
No, it's not. It's college festival. क्या है?
Yeah.
No. So the one thing is when we went to Pune and I was in Simbi and stuff and we were doing this, that's when we started to realize, because when I was in college, so this is fucking 97, 98, 2000. That
Years ago. Huh? Sorry, what?
Yeah, so that early. At the turn of the millennium, when I was in college, a lot of outside of Bombay colleges never came to our festivals. But what happened is as we got older, a lot of outside Bombay colleges came. So like Christ would come and
Oh, but you're talking about Christ Bangalore.
Christ Bangalore.
Yeah.
They were all like, they were really good, because what would happen is we had this little incestuous pool of Bombay people doing comedy and doing this and stuff like that. And it would be like, yeah, okay. So then the people who were good and stuff. But then when you started having like Stephens coming down, and Stephens very rarely came, I think Stephens came twice or something. But once like these other colleges would start coming, whether it was Miranda House or even I think Xavier's Calcutta would come, Presidency Calcutta would come, or say Christ and all that, and then or at Copwood or these international theatre, intercollegiate theatre festivals, right? When they would come to that, then you would start to see pan-India talent, and then it would immediately become, like the minute you're the big fish in this small pond, and then the minute like there are other big fish that come into this ocean, and then you're like, oh fuck, this is now getting really talented. So then people are just starting to up their game almost instantly, right? Like it was pretty cool.
I feel like one of the in all festivals that I've done in my life, whether it is performing, whether it is judging, whether it is doing everything, I think one of the craziest things ever what happened in Bits Goa. Okay, in Bits Goa, I think they had this thing called a notebook. Do you know what notebook guy is? So basically, it's a talent round. Okay, the talent show happens, and whenever the talent show happens, one person is given access to a text file, and at the screen, so basically you're performing on stage, screen ke piche, that person is writing shit. So he's trolling you in real time, or he's giving you challenges in real time, or he's saying nach hustle, all that stuff. That's what the notebook guy was. I was the notebook guy once, and I'm sorry, I was mean because the crowd was enjoying it. But in retrospect, you realize it is one of the weirdest things when you come to think of it.
It sounds horrifyingly terrible.
Dude, like someone's singing and in the back, someone's literally trolling the person. And I wasn't trolling. I wasn't.
This is that.
There is some scarred person somewhere whose self-confidence was broken to bits.
Because of Sahil at Bits.
Hey, of course. Well, I'm proud of you. But no, I was a sweet notebook guy. I wasn't that mean because you realize that this is someone who's actually dancing and you have to troll them live. Fuck, very messed up.
Everyone's throat so thirsty after they come out of stage at that.
Honestly, everybody's notebook guy. Everybody's notebook guy on YouTube now. It's just everybody's notebook guy.
Yeah.
Every video you put out.
But live with the Hasna Tha Kya and all of that. Man, that's the
But
thing.
then-
Again, I'm telling you. What? Sorry.
Go ahead. खत्म कर.
नहीं मैं वही कह रहा था. If I could go back, I would any day go back to college festival life, right? Like if anyone asked me right now, hey, I want to do BMM, I would always tell them, don't do it because you learn absolutely nothing. But do it only so that you can take part in college festivals. Man,
But you can do college festivals even if you're not in BMM. I feel
the BMM
Become
college festivals were
best.
bakwas. Like next level bakwas. Yeah, BMM college festivals में कुछ भी होता था. Our competitions were also कुछ भी. We used to have parody film competitions, newsreader competitions.
that's great.
Mock band, all this wasn't there in other festivals. Mock band, KC college.
No, so so you would have like a lot of different Like,
that's what I'm saying.
as
That's what
opposed
I'm
to the same boring old जो हर जगह इतने time से चल रहा है. I felt like
Yeah,
we took part in one of the competitions, which is your 48-hour film competition. So literally when the festival starts, 2 दिन का festival है.
they give you a
I think
topic.
मलार के इस पे था. You have to come pick out. तो देखो एक कुछ specific topic या कुछ ये मिलता है. And in 48 hours we had to shoot, edit, and then eventually screen your 5-minute movie, which was being judged by Anurag Kashyap. When हम लोग क्या 19 साल के थे तभी, 19-20 साल के थे ब्रो. So तभी वो आके, so that just like a lot of the seeds of what I like to do right now, I've done a whole bunch of it during college and specifically college time. तू stand-up पकड़, तू personality contest पकड़, तू theater पकड़. I used to do fashion show, man, जो भी मिला ना, जिधर भी है, हाँ चल जा, जीतेगा नहीं, participation points तो मिलेगा ही, तो चलो. We used to just,
we were known.
go ham.
Like Jai Hind, my class, my batch, basically me and my friends were known for parody. Every year there would be a parody competition. Every year we would win. You can go to YouTube and type it also in my YouTube channel. It's still there. We made a parody of Saw called Haw. Okay, and it was about 2 Gujarati guys who get caught in a room and they wake up and they're like, there's a dead body, and just rubbish happening. Just it's
a 1.5 body.
No,
It's a 1.5 bodies.
It's
a dead body.
Oh wow, bro, you broken Baba.
I'm very proud of you. This happens every time I hang out with you guys. Every time I hang out with you guys, ये floodgate of Hunkus jokes opens.
But असली अगर लोगों को देखने मिलेगा जब अपन दारू पी के हैंग आउट कर रहे हैं. अगर वो टाइम पे हम लोग एक बार पॉडकास्ट
when Neville's shirt comes off, and Neville's not even drinking. That's the weird part. बाकी सब लोग दारू पी रहे हैं और Neville ने अपना शर्ट उतार दिया.
खाना खा के, बिरयानी दबा के.
So audience, go to YouTube, type Haw. That is where the essence of
Neville's
again,
shirtless video. Acha, no, this is yours. Sorry.
That is also called Haw. That is also called Haw. No, you Pornhub में Haw डालो. First video with Neville just shut up.
Yeah. Bro, that should be a scene from Saw. Hey, we're gonna play a game. No.
Cut नहीं तो ये वीडियो दिखाते रहूंगा तेरे को.
Everybody walks out of the movie saying, "Can't believe what I saw."
The stories you read about people vomiting in the hallways after the movie is over.
But you used to do parody during my time when we were doing BMM. We had a group. It was 6 girls and me. That was our dance group. ठीक है. और इन लोगों ने जाके नाम दे देना ना क्या ग्रुप का. तो मेरे को पता नहीं. I came late. I come back saying like, okay, now from Jain College, the BMM Dancing Queens. तो ये सब लड़की लोग गए पहले और उसके बाद और सडनली लोग हंस रहे कि तूने नाम सुना क्या तेरे ग्रुप का.
This reminds me of that reel. You've seen that reel now where those 3 girls are dancing and then that 4th guy pops from behind. You've not, what is this? Oh my god, you've not seen. There's a reel where these 3 girls are belly dancing and it shows like Mumbai, Panvel, Nala Sopara, and then the last one is like Kopar Khane, just one guy just belly
That's hilarious, bro.
It is very funny. I feel like reels was there not during college fest time, we would be superstars.
अरे भाई नहीं यार बंद करो. भाई तो बुल्ला तू रील्स पे काफी किल कर रहा है. कितने टाइम से तू नॉन स्टॉप. हाउ आर यू डूइंग दिस बाय द वे. तू अलग लेवल पे चल रहा है.
नहीं था. Now I'm tired. I'm like,
तेरा एक साल हो गया रेगुलरली लाइक यू आर लिटरली जस्ट शूटिंग एवरी डे, एडिटिंग एंड पुटिंग इट आउट. कैसा कर रहा है तू? एक जाके जोक रिकॉर्ड करता है?
I would do every week. I would record 2-3 jokes and then I would put them up and I would do topical. But now I'm bored. Now I want to do sketches and all or fun stuff, just different stuff. You can't do the same thing. Stand up ka itna hi you can write jokes. No, after a point you get very like saturated. I'm saturated, so I'm trying to
do a parody of Mali and me and call it Paw.
खत्म कर दिया तूने अभी. आज से अभी बाबा खत्म.
Yeah, this is the party ender. This is the party ender joke.
You have ended Baba.
I think you should make Baba meet your dad. I think they'll really have fun.
My dad is like literally, if you think my jokes are bad, my dad's jokes are like so bad, and he prides himself on like, okay,
But
he did this, okay,
So do you, Sahil.
no, on Facebook every day his status, okay, every day he puts up jokes, okay. One day he like, oh, I was having breakfast, and then I looked at the I looked at my wife, and I'm
already
like,
has
why is it wet? And she said, "Bhige oat tere."
तेरे को विरासत में है भाई बुल्ला,
हाँ।
तेरे को विरासत में मिला है.
उसमें 2 और premise डालो, then it's a Sahil Bullah joke. It just has 3. This just has 2 or 3 premises.
Why is my breakfast wet? BK oat tere is great, bro. I like it. I like it.
Dude,
I
I would say watch if you can get a chance. Dr. Vinit Shah on Facebook. Lay low. He needs more people looking at his Facebook status. Every day he sends me screenshots. He like, why is
What is uncle's name? What is uncle's name?
Dr. Vinit Shah.
Vinit. I heard Dr. Vintage Shah. I said,
He's vintage also. Comic Con में he cosplays as a typewriter.
Vintage Shah is me, guys.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. You're ancient
but-
Shah, bro. बुल्ला अपन फोन पे बात करें तभी मेरे को तू कुछ बंदर ने तेरे को काट लिया बोला था, क्या बोल रहा था वो?
नहीं वो I think that
IIT.
story. नहीं that story we should save for a longer. It's a much longer conversation. I wanted to just because I was told that we were discussing some fun facts and all. Fun facts तो discuss तो नहीं किया, but unfortunately मेरे पास एक fun fact है.
This is why every episode becomes like this.
मेरा नहीं but I'll tell you what. Has any of you tried entering Guinness World Book of Records or thought that maybe I can enter?
Bro, we had an IP that we were creating
Yeah.
called Record Breakers, which was about us attempting different. उसका इतने बार PPT बन के, pitch deck बन के, इधर उधर जाके रह गया है ना वो. But क्यों पूछ रहा तू?
Because in college time, my record, I'll show you what I was very proud of. अभी तक है. I was trying to make like a rubber band ball. This is a rubber band ball. And it started from a rubber band. Matlab, you know what people do? Some people take a coin and they put a rubber band around it. No, this is one rubber band that has been added with 11111. I think 13-14 साल हो गए, but this is my rubber band
क्या
ball.
बात कर रहा है bro?
From scratch. Okay, so this is what I thought would be a world record, but unfortunately,
Imagine your neighbor looking at you and going, Sahil, I think porn देख ले तू, ये क्या कर रहा है? You're sitting on your couch with
He just like, साहिल तू गलत रबर यूज कर रहा है, ये वाले नहीं यूज करने वाला दूसरा वाला. साहिल तेरे हाथ में गलत राउंड चीज है साहिल, ये वाले राउंड चीज नहीं. But that's nuts, bro. Is there an actual record of rubber bands?
There is.
Yeah,
there is. But it's
huge
a very
ball.
big ball.
Yeah,
it's a very big ball.
big.
Like it's like truck se uthana padta hai, like that level. This is very cute. But in terms of like for a home
personal achievement.
Achievement, I'm quite proud of it.
That's
so yeah,
nuts, bro. 13 years.
This was my show off moment in college. If I was talking to any girl, I'm like, hey, bro.
Just अपने पैंट के अंदर से it's still growing.
I would like to show you something. Ew, Sahil, no, let's discuss. No. One second. It's a rubber ball I've been making for very, very long.
They've come up with a new airless basketball. Have you seen this?
I saw that. I saw that.
It looks like a Yeezy shoe, and they're like, and after the whole review, and मैं देख रहा हूँ, yeah, fuck, this is good. There's no sound and it's bouncing the same. I was like, this is a great innovation. ये लेना चाहिए. And then he turns to the camera and goes, it's only for $2,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
$2,500.
Bro, can I tell you?
But are they using that in the NBA?
No, I doubt.
Bro,
Why would you want more? What's the point of more silence in an NBA fucking match arena?
It's very far from public use. But can I tell you this? I saw this. I read this thing recently, and you're going to love it. Okay. In Japan, what's happening is there are drug gangs who are using drones to deliver drugs.
Wow.
Okay.
Innovation.
So keeping this in mind, cops got drones with nets so they can capture those drones. Okay. And then to
Top Gun चल रहा है. इन लोग का अलग से Top Gun चल रहा है.
The drug gang leaders now have a fleet of drones which have nets to capture the police.
It's just not
So drones flying.
Police has drones with machine guns.
Very
so
funny.
they get drones with bazooka.
And the the gang guys are saying, bro, this is the most fun we've had in a very long time in this chore police game. Because all
Bro,
of us are like,
ये चोर पुलिस गेम के बीच में एक नीचे ड्रग एडिक्ट है जो बोल रहा है
I'm
भाई
like-
ड्रग्स किधर है ड्रग्स तो दो अरे हेलो कब से मंगा लिया आया नहीं किधर है
It's just Arnab
Yes,
running around in
drugs.
the room. मुझे drugs दो, मुझे drugs दो.
But it's a very smart plan. The actual people can deliver it because ऊपर they are fighting
सब
with
लोग ऊपर
deaths
देख रहे
and all that
हैं. बोल रहा
time
है कि
pass
इन
हो
लोगों
रहा
को
है.
करने दो.
Baba, that was one fact. You had
Yeah.
told us you're going to give us 5 facts today.
5
So
facts.
this episode ain't ending till Baba given us 5 facts.
yeah.
So तूने 5 facts, news, piece, item, story, absurd, weird, तू ढूंढ रहा है. तूने बोला था.
एक मिनट मैंने खोला था एक सेकंड.
मैं बताता
एक
हूँ.
हुआ है फिलहाल.
Dinesh Upadhyay is a world record holder for drinking a bottle of ketchup in 25 seconds with a straw.
Oh.
These are what I mean by Desi world records. If you look at Indian world records,
I
there are
have seen a
some
new
things.
thing apparently. You put ketchup on Kit Kat and it enhances the flavor.
You put ketchup on Kit Kat, then you take a knife and put it to your throat because who the fuck is eating Kit Kat with ketchup?
I want to try it once just because it's just everybody who tries it and is
No.
going like, kitna ganda
Ew.
hoega, and then they have it and they're like, oh, it's ketchup and then a pinch of salt.
But as long as humanity exists, there will always be people thinking, "Can we eat this?" Right? That's humanity in a nutshell.
Sorry,
Last month only.
Yeah.
Kautuk is alive.
There is Kautuk.
Yeah.
And
How
right
do you
now
think
he's
people-
getting hiccups. He's getting hiccups. Because कोई मेरे बारे में कुछ Kit Kat में ketchup डाला क्या
Kautuk
किसी
ki
ने?
baby, Kautuk ki
Yeah,
baby
baby,
was
like,
born.
Congratulations,
like that, just like,
Kautuk. Fuck. Guys, we've not
Huh.
congratulated him. Congratulations, Kautuk. Fuck yeah.
Kautuk,
Ah,
अरे
मतलब we
congratulations. Also,
congratulated him
firstly,
in
guys, lot
person.
of people.
It's just that we don't have to prove to people that we congratulated him on the podcast.
ऐसे नहीं किया.
Yeah.
No,
Like, we haven't congratulated him.
What if that is what it like? What if it wasn't? Like, what if I was in disguise? I go to Kautuk's house and I'm like, "Hey, Kautuk, congrats."
A big ball. तेरे baby के लिए.
Yeah, वो baby. Oh, it's a ball. नहीं,
At
नहीं,
this point,
congrats.
that is bigger
But-
than the baby. Huh.
Yeah, congrats God also to everybody watching, guys. We had shot a whole bunch of episodes. We had banked and kept it beforehand. So a lot of people were
Yeah.
wishing him on the last episode. He was not on yesterday, last week. This was done way before. So
Yes.
थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे होते रहेगा, but we have conveyed all your wishes to him. You all have also conveyed your wishes to him,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's going to be back soon, hopefully. Let's see.
Oh, he's on like proper paternity leave.
He's on paternity leave, bro.
Yeah.
अभी
yeah.
किधर ये उधर वो रात भर जाग रहा है फिर सुबह को ये कर रहा है उसका स्लीप स्केड्यूल उसके बाद उसको बुला के इधर आ भाई पॉडकास्ट बता क्या कुछ फैक्ट्स बता
I would
तुम लोग जाओ,
honestly
मेरे को तो भी
just
थोड़ा
want a
अच्छे बाप
camera.
बनने दो मुझे
like खाली baby monitor का camera. Just have like his baby with headphones on and a mic, and we just do an entire episode.
That would be a great episode.
Just there's a baby in one screen throughout the episode.
Funny. So, I'll quickly give you another fact.
Oh, fun fact. Come
Baba
on, let's
just
go.
wants to leave now. Baba.
you will
Like
quickly
Baba.
give us 4 you have to give us 4 left
I give you fun facts also.
So we can give 4.
अपने से ज्यादा गेस्ट प्रिपेयर करके आया एपिसोड के लिए शर्म करो
Yep.
Chalega, bro.
ये तो नोटबुक पे लिख के आया
So here's what happened. Okay, in the during World War II, this during General Zhukov, okay, during the Eisenhower administration, met him, and he tried coke for the first time, but because of
who Zuko or I don't know
Zhukov, okay, and but then the Cold War started, and it meant that he can't have his little coke, okay. So he requested.
but he was addicted
Yeah, so he requested Coke to create a special version without its color, its caramel color, so he could pass it off as vodka. So they Coca-Cola managed called White Coke and put them in different bottles and even used like caps with a
Oh.
red star on it. And 50 crates were delivered to the Soviet Union.
ये quizzing में था. Cheating facts. You're giving questions from quizzing.
Yeah, just
Oh.
KV से उठा के.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
KV
yeah.
se
It's
utha
not
ke.
counted.
This is
Yeah,
counted
yeah.
but
but great fact nonetheless
wait,
Yes.
thanks KV
Thank
for
you,
the fact
KV. But Neville, तेरे अभी भी
And
4
thank-
fact बचे.
and thanks to General Zhukov
Yes.
For getting addicted to Coca-Cola.
Please tell me this, that in Bahubali, Rana Dugabati,
क्या wide range of facts है तेरे पास बाबा, तू
From
सीधा
World War II.
Rana
Zukov
Dugabati.
Zukov से तू डगुबट्टी पे आ गया.
अरे करेक्ट है, दोनों जनरल.
okay.
So Rana Dugabati's role in
Oh, you're giving us general knowledge.
was officially offered to which actor?
Vivek Oberoi.
No.
John Abraham with Nano.
Okay, I'll just say this. Don't think Indian.
Ooh, Tom Cruise.
Vin Diesel.
That's DDL.
Jason Momoa. Jason
Yeah,
Momoa.
Oh yes,
Jason-
Jason Momoa.
Oh.
Jason Momoa was supposed to play that role.
Was supposed to be Bahubali.
ये बहुत बकवास बोलते हैं यार लोग कि ऐसा होने वाला था. ऐसा कुछ
क्या?
नहीं होने वाला था.
अरे होने वाला
ये
था.
वो है like Tom Cruise was supposed to be DDLJ. यश चोपड़ा ने अपने दिमाग में सोच लिया था कि मैं शायद टॉम क्रूज को कास्ट करूंगा.
Hey,
Fuck,
Yash
Tom
Chopra
Cruise would be
नहीं.
great in DDLJ, dude. Like train running scene. He
वो
outruns
भाग
the
जाता
train.
ट्रेन से. वो
क्या
काजोल
था?
को ए, क्या बात है?
वो उतर के काजोल को खींच के लेके जा रहा है. काजोल इज लाइक तू ट्रेन पे चढ़ मैं भागेगा.
भरोसा नहीं, टॉम क्रूज चढ़ते चढ़ते ना ट्रेन के ऊपर ही चढ़ जाएगा कि भाई ऊपर रोड है, तू स्टंट क्यों कर रहा है भाई, नीचे हो इधर आ. वो उधर टन 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 टन. हाँ
I
बाबा.
think that was
Fact
छैया
number
छैया
three.
was Shahruk's homage to Tom Cruise.
To Tom Cruise.
Chaya. Very funny. Very funny. What was I going to say? There were a couple of other things I had.
Okay, then why don't you Google it as you speak and
No, I don't know if
make
I
it
should.
seem like you came with it.
No, it should not be that. I'm trying to find it.
We
from
have a
the-
test research group. You can.
That's where
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, did you see this? Did you see this thing that happened? There was a guy, and this is from the research group only. There was a train that traveled 70 kilometers or something for almost an hour. It has traveled without a driver on board because this freight train, which was carrying this stuff, the
Tom
driver
Cruise
has
भाग
gotten
रहा
off-
था.
the driver has gotten off apparently to have chai or something. Okay, and then it's just
तो चलती ट्रेन में से उतर गया क्या चाय पीने के लिए?
और चला गया वो, मतलब उसने थोड़ा ऑन भी रखा रहेगा, क्या मालूम.
वो हैंडब्रेक नीचे था.
Handbrake
तो-
भी है.
हैंड ब्रेक नहीं किया.
हाँ.
एक थी ना ऐसे डेंजल वॉशिंगटन की मूवी थी इसके बारे में पूरी. डेंजल वॉशिंगटन ऐसे चाय.
taking off Pelham 1 2 3.
नहीं एक और है with Chris Pine where it's just a runaway train. So उतरता है
Oh.
ट्रेन से I think चाय वाय पीने. But ट्रेन चल
Hey,
पड़ती
man.
है.
But what sort of a train just keeps going if you don't put it's not on a slope.
No, I think उसका
Something
I
goes
don't know how
wrong.
trains
हाँ.
work. Yeah, I don't know how trains. I thought I had some understanding उसका वो indicate
Anybody who
कर-
drives trains and is watching our podcast, please let us know that why does the train continue going?
If Sahil's mother just walks into frame, well, Sahil, it's this, and just bounces. This is how trains work, beta.
So there's just one more fact that I have
Come on.
is really good.
No,
Blow
no,
my mind.
two.
No, one. So there is
No.
this is so in the 90s.
I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen.
Okay,
No, man.
the Denzel Washington film about the train.
So
I found the Denzel Washington film. It's called Unstoppable.
unstoppable.
Please
It's a
watch
bit
it.
on the nose.
Yeah.
A bit on the
You have-
nose.
You have no idea how much I laughed in the Kenny episode when Thakur is trying to do a very important point and then balloons start coming.
Bro, हमेशा आता है. मैं कुछ ऐसा किया ये आते रहता है. Then I get long messages. Hey, bro, this is how the emoji works and this is what you got to do for it to come. And whenever I do it, it doesn't happen. But conversationally, उड़ जाता है वो हमेशा balloon.
So there was this dolphin there was this dolphin that was being trained. The dolphin's name was Kelly, and the dolphin was being trained to collect trash. So what they trained the dolphin to do is that you collect trash and then you come and deposit it on the creek and we give you food. So there was a school of dolphin that was being trained to, I'm assuming that's the collective noun.
Kelly
for
ki
it.
theli.
Yeah, they are school of dolphin. Yeah.
So there was a school of dolphins that was being trained, and soon they found out that what's happening is this Kelly, was fucking harami from this school. Kelly,
Smart one.
yeah, smart.
Hmm.
What Kelly would do is every time they would come, she would just go down, karke pick up trash and come and give it. Okay, and she would get food. So randomly also she would just go, come through the thing and give it. Right, this was constantly
Dolphin
happening.
impression is so good.
And then they
Good.
found out that Kelly was such a harami that she had taken plastic bags and hidden them on the seabed
Oh.
under a rock. So every time they would come, because what it was it was not about the quantity of trash.
Quantity,
It
yeah.
was about the amount of times you came and gave the trash. So she would just pick up one plastic bag from all the trash that she's found, come and give it, get fish, then go down, pick up a second
Smart.
plastic bag, then come and get fish.
Smart.
क्या हरामी डॉल्फिन
Oh.
ब्रो.
नहीं, और फिर वो अगर ऐसे बंच ऑफ प्लास्टिक है ना, तो उसके जो छोटे पीस है, छोटे पीस को भी लेके जाएगी. So the people after a point, the whatever again
Yeah.
aquarium keepers, they were just like, ये इसको अकेले को कैसे मिला है, बाकी कोई भी नहीं लेके आ रहे, यही लेके आ रही है और खाते गए. It's so very
That's
smart,
very smart.
intelligent.
That's good fact. That's a very good fact.
Okay, this fact is that in 2013, a man in China hired gamers to assassinate his son in the video game so that he would stop playing video games and start to get a life.
No, wow, that's such a counterintuitive plan by the father, because if he dies in the game, then he's going to be so pissed off and like will seek revenge, which will further lead him to playing more. When have you gotten killed in a game? I said, okay, I'm done, I'm leaving now. नहीं, now मैं वापस आएगा.
हाँ,
Uncle
but
गलत.
continuously ना, एक हफ्ते. Imagine the frustration when every time you enter or respawn again, someone kills you. Someone's just like 4 or 5 people are just sitting there waiting to. You're just going to lose interest in the game.
I'll just start playing another game.
Yeah.
आप वो पीछे आएंगे ना, बाप बताएगा, चुगली करेगा बाप.
मैं फर्स्ट पर्सन ओनली शूटर वाला कुछ गेम खेलेगा जिसमें कोई आ ही नहीं सकता, सिर्फ मेटल गियर खेलेगा मैं. हाँ, ये ले बाबा, मैं तेरे को देता हूँ थोड़े फटाफट क्विक ब्लिट्स 10 facts.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Do you know that Eiffel Tower grows 15 inches every year in the summer?
Yes.
Yeah, my wife keeps sending me that video and expecting something to happen.
Yes.
Sorry, it doesn't grow 15 inches. It grows 15 centimeters, which is 6 inches.
15 inches. It's a fucking.
बहुत-
It's a
बहुत-
long.
I got confused.
वहाँ पे इंटरनेशनल स्पेस स्टेशन पे लोग बोल रहे हैं, अरे यार मेरे बिस्तर में कुछ चुभ रहा है.
15 inches every summer because of thermal expansion.
अरे but it
दूसरा.
contracts in the winter also ना भाई.
हाँ?
It contracts in the winter and goes back.
Everything does.
फिर वापस आ.
In the
Exactly.
winter, everything contra.
I mean, imagine a metal object increasing and decreasing. That's why Paris is city of love, bro. उधर जाके बोलेगे, देख ये अगर टावर को भी हो रहा है तो भाई तेरे से क्यों नहीं हो रहा? Come on, Claude.
Okay, I've got some rando facts, some news facts.
One second. This is so specific, this fact. Switzerland prohibits the ownership of just one guinea pig.
अच्छा, दो होने चाहिए.
There are laws like, if you look at any of these fun laws also, you'll find some very, if I'm not wrong, in Switzerland or one of these places, you're not allowed to flush after 10 p.m. That's a law. All these places have these there's one also where you can't slap someone.
In Switzerland?
Yeah.
You can't flush. You can't flush after 10.
We've done weird laws in some podcasts.
Yeah, that's fine. But
I
I'm
think
saying
Florida या California में कहीं you are allowed to. I think a woman used this. She decided to go shirtless to piss off a police officer, and you're allowed legally to be without, and it's not indecent exposure if you're wearing pants. So just to piss off a police officer during a route, like a traffic check or something like that, was shirt utar diya. I was like, I am legally allowed to do this. So these are weird laws. As long as your genital area is covered, you can be without a shirt on.
Dude, you know, do you guys like ice pops? Ice pops, nice dolly, nice lolly. You know, it was invented by an 11-year-old accidentally.
Must be. कुछ रखा रहेगा उसने.
Bro, there's a kid in 1905 called Frank Epperson, okay, who left water and soda powder outside overnight with a wooden stirrer in the cup. When he discovered the mixture had frozen, the epsicle was born. That's what it was called first, the epsicle, which sounds so galat.
Okay, so we've been talking about college festivals, but there are monkey festivals throughout the world, guys.
Second time.
And it's not 1, 2, it's 4 different monkey festivals, and you can enjoy and attend them as you wish. There is the Hemis festival, Hemis festival, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct, at Ladakh. Then there is the monkey festival in Hong Kong, which is a lot of fun, where they create an entire pile of food for monkeys to just come. It's a monkey buffet, basically, that is happening. And another monkey banquet happens in Thailand.
Monkey banquet.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
Wearing like bow ties and coming on.
Is it black tie?
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is black tie. It is black tie. If you don't want to wear black tie, you can wear bandarwear.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Tadam.
one. Good one.
Tish.
Tadam.
Yes.
Tish.
Yes.
Sahi hai.
That's very
And
cool. Yeah,
that.
these are they're very
Yeah.
interesting festivals to go to and check
I
out.
would go. This is my tourist checklist.
Okay, chal. On that note, that's the end of this episode of the Internet episode. Thank you so much, Sahil Shah / Bullah, for joining us. Kafi mazedar
Thank you.
episode.
Thank you.
Sahil, do you wanna promote anything? तेरे कोई show वो कुछ आ रहा है
Yes,
बता.
I
public
do.
को.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I am touring with my brand new solo comedy special, Broken, and I'm doing my biggest ever show in Bombay on the 10th of March. I'm performing at the Sapphires College Auditorium. Tickets are available on Paytm
At
Insider.
kscope.com. Oh, acha.
Yeah, kscope.com also. Don't lose hope. There is kscope. But tickets are there on Paytm Insider, or if you all can put a link, then that'll be
Yeah,
the best.
the link will be in the comments.
10th of March, I'm doing my show. I'm recording the show, so I would really like it if anyone who's watching, if they could come, it would mean a lot. And then end of March, I'm coming to Bangkok. So 29th March, I'll be performing in Bangkok. So that's the deal. 29th
Okay.
March, Bangkok, 6th April, Vietnam, and then I will be going for Monkey
Why?
Festival. So I'm very
Why?
excited.
Yeah, nice.
ये मेरी
And,
life का
Full
plan ही है.
international.
And 31st March, I'm doing a show at the Camden Comedy Club. So aa jao, it'll be at 3 p.m. It's a Sunday, so we're going to do like an early gig and see if we can do. aa jao, ticket big बेच दो सारा का सारा, so that I can add another show, so we can do like a late show also. So that'll be
तू
fun.
उसको आने बोल रहा है कि टिकट बेचने बोल रहा है. आ जाओ टिकट बेच
बेचो,
दो.
आओ मेरे पास. हाँ, सब लोग टिकट खरीद लो. And if the tickets go out, then we'll add another show. I really hope that we can do that. That'll be a lot of fun if I can do 2 back to back.
Yeah.
June, I'm coming to London.
Good.
Hey, nice.
6 महीने बाद.
June, I'm coming to London.
क्या देखो constipation हुआ?
Why is the face like that, dude?
I was trying to keep a stiff British upper lip.
Oh.
You were so far away from Britain. You're in Australia, bro. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, make your
Yes,
friends,
please.
family, everybody watch it. Go for style shows. The tickets are in the pinned comment below. And yeah,
Thanks,
we'll
Mark.
see you
See you
again
all.
next week. We'll see you again next week. Until then, it's goodbye. Take care. Bye bye. Salam. Ishq. Chal.
खुदा हाफिज.
Like I see you.
Yeah.
You mean
Bro,
pinned
देखो मालूम है?
comment below. Pinned
अबे-
comment. Come on.
By the way, speaking of, देखो मालूम मेरे बिल्डिंग में एक बंदर घूम रहा है. मेरे बिल्डिंग में एक बंदर घूम रहा है actually.
That's
हाँ.
me in a
दो
costume.
हफ्ते
I've been
से-
doing that for the last 4 days to freak you out.
दो हफ्ते से घूम रहा है, bro, and everybody has different angles of where the bandar is. We've called animal rescue like 3 times. They are never able to find the bandar.
बंदर, तेरा बंदर बिग बॉस चल रहा है वहाँ पे.
हाँ. एक बंदर बिल्डिंग के अंदर. डस्टिन जैक्सन याद है क्या उसका हिंदी वर्जन था? एक बंदर होटल के अंदर.
See you guys.
चल.